Welcome to Blueprint Radio. I'm your host, Martin Williams. Here we help you create a blueprint for your life. So let's build. And welcome to Blueprint Radio. My name is Martin Williams. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. You may do so on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud. All the links to the podcast can be found at guidedexpressions.com/podcast or in the description box of whatever platform you're listening to now. Today's podcast is on reshaping your mindset. And what does it mean to change your mindset? So mindset is one of those buzzwords that's out right now, and it's one of the more popular buzzwords, and people are really taking it and run with it, and it's good. I think it's great because I think at the heart of change is changing your mindset, changing the way you think. And also, we understand that this is nothing new. We understand that, mindset is not something that came up, a few years ago. This is something that is a perspective that is thousands of years old. There's nothing new about it. We just call it something different, right? So if you want to change your mindset, right, you're taking on what may be a tall order because, if you're an adult, you've been thinking the way you've been thinking for at least 20 years, if not longer. And so to decide at age 35 or 30 or 45 that, I'm going to change the way I think, you have to understand that that's going to be something that's not automatically going to happen, right? But like anything else, if you work at it, it can ultimately change. And what it does is that it starts the ball rolling down the hill and changing any area of your life when you start changing the way you think. But what does that actually mean? What does it mean to change your mindset and change the way you think? It means to reshape and remold the mind in the way that you want to think and act, right? So if I want to, I'll just use something simple. Today, I have, in my life, I have a lot that I need to get done, right? I still work full time as well as doing this business. And so, the list of things that I need to do seems like it grows, right? By the day, because, if you want to do a lot, there's a lot that you're going to have to do, right? So, I can look at my day in one or two ways. I can look at my day and say, crap, I got a lot to do, and get down and get depressed and all of that. Or I can look at the day and say, I got a lot to do, but I'm excited about doing it, right? Those are two different mindsets, right? One mindset is one of dread, right? And if you approach your day with a sense of dread, you're going to basically sap all of your energy. It's going to take every bit of energy that you have just to make it through the day. But if I look at the day as one of, enjoyment or fun, right, then I will not just use energy, but I'll generate energy, right? It's kind of like, when you do something that you want to do. If you were going to Disney World today instead of going to work, your mindset would be a little bit different. Now, if you got small kids and, it may not be the most exciting thing because, you gotta, push that stroller or keep up with these kids in, what will likely be a very warm environment, the sun beating down on you and everything else. So, it might be a little more challenging, but my point is that you're going to look forward to that a lot more than going to work. And the reason that you're going to look forward to that more is because the expectation is that we're going to have fun. Well, why not bring that expectation to work, right? You might say, well, you don't know where I work, right? And that's true. I don't know where you work. But there's something about changing the expectation and how it affects our mindset. And it works positively as well as negatively, right? If you decide that today I expect to have fun, today I expect to enjoy myself, right? What's going to happen is that your mind is going to look for things to, bring enjoyment, right? Our mind is like a heat-seeking missile in that it seeks whatever we expect. So if you expect good things to happen, the mind goes looking for good things to happen, right? And basically influences your decision-making to end up in those good situations. There are a lot of people who love a job that maybe you don't, right? You might not like your job right now, but I promise you that there are some people around the world that would love to do what you're doing and do it on a consistent basis, and it really wouldn't have anything to do with the money. It would just be exciting, right? What is it really, what's really behind that? What's behind that is it's a different mindset, right? People who succeed in life have a different mindset than those who don't. And when you look at work, most people who are really good at their jobs don't do it for the money. They take the money, right? When the money shows up in their account, they absolutely take it and they do whatever they want with it because it's theirs, right? But they don't do it for the money. They do it because they love what they're doing and they couldn't see themselves doing anything else. That's a different mindset than, crap, I got to go to work today, right? It's these little subtle shifts that I think a lot of people don't really pay attention to. So when you're looking to change your mindset, as I said at the outset of this, what does it mean to change my mindset? It means to think in a way that aligns with where I say I want to go. So if I want to enjoy my work, if I want to have fun at work, then I change my mindset to say my expectation today, my intention today is to have fun at work and to get a lot done. That's my intention, right? It doesn't have to be miserable. I don't have to be miserable at work, right? I don't have to be miserable cleaning out the garage or, cleaning my room. I don't have to be miserable doing my taxes, right? When, there's years when I've done my taxes and I would just get like a beer, I put on some music or a game. I'm going to enjoy this task that a lot of people dread, because I have to do it, right? That's part of being a citizen of this country. I have to pay taxes. So if I have to pay them, right, if I got to file them, then, I may as well get some enjoyment out of the process. And when you start looking at life like that, in every situation, deciding that you're going to get enjoyment out of the process. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not going to be miserable all the time, because all that does is saps your energy, it brings down your mood, right? And you do that over a long enough period of time, you can start doing some real damage. You know what I mean? And instead of going down that road, why not decide, okay, I'm going to change my mindset as it relates to this thing that I have to do, instead of dreading it or saying negative things or, I hate this and I hate that and I hate this person, I hate having to deal with them. Shift your mindset into one of expectation of fun, expectation of success. I expect to be productive today. I expect to get a lot done today. And I expect to enjoy myself today. And when you bring that mindset to work day after day after day, then over time, what's going to happen is that you're going to find that the days don't get as, heavy as they used to be. And, you actually start enjoying work and you start, getting more done just as you intended. And if it works at work, it'll work in relationships. It'll work with your finances. It'll work in every area of your life, but you've got to apply it and you got to do it. So hopefully that helps you. My name is Martin Williams. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for listening to Blueprint Radio. For more information on Martin Williams coaching and products, please go to guidedexpressions.com or visit me on Facebook as well as Instagram.